Hello everyone, it's Go Next and welcome to my studio. And today we'll obviously be doing another Let's Draw, so let's get to drawing. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is kind of do like a recreation of what I did. Like, you guys didn't see it, but it was kind of like a redrawing, something I did like a month and a half ago. And so basically I'm just going to be doing that. And unfortunately, I do not have my OHUHU markers with me. I think I left them at someone's house. So I'm gonna have to do line art because I'm really not in the mood to use color pencils. So yeah. So basically, what I'm gonna be doing is drawing another girl. So surprising. And it's gonna be like she's gonna be holding an umbrella, and it's gonna be like a super windy day. And so here I'm trying to get the rough sketches of it done, but then I realized I don't really draw umbrellas, so I don't know how to do one correctly. So mine kind of looks like a muffin top, a super lopsided muffin top. But it'll have to do, and honestly it looks fine. At least I think so. And so I almost never do side views, like side profiles. So it was really weird for me to have to like make the nose and the chin stick out. So that was a little bit of a struggle. And she's like my other character, she's gonna have long and luxurious hair, just flowing in the wind. And actually, unlike my other drawings, I'm actually be doing a background with this one, but we're not at that part yet, so I'll talk about that later. And so here's me again trying to figure out how to do an umbrella, and while adding more details in. And basically the sketch of it is going to be a really basic drawing because, as I said, I don't have my markers with me. And so yeah, I'm trying to do her arms. And you guys know I can't do hands and stuff like that, so I literally just did a bunch of nubs for fingers and like a slightly chubbier nub for the thumb, and it just looks weird. And for the boots, I think it's a little bit obvious that's kind of out of proportion, but I feel like it's obviously not realism, so I feel like the feet can go with a cartoonish style. And yeah. Okay, so that hand motion I just did there was because I forgot my fine liner, like I always do, in another room, so I went to go get it. And so yeah. So sorry if I'm kind of sounding like a little bit low energy and stuff like that. It's like 3 a.m. and everyone is sleeping, and I don't want to wake anyone up. And it doesn't help that it's a fairly thin wall too. And so yeah, if I sound like I'm about to like, not really about to do anything, but I sound super monotone, that's why. But anyway, so I'm starting doing the fine liner. Realized that I still don't know how to do umbrellas, and trying to do the details. That didn't really work out. It's kind of uneven, but I never use a ruler, so I should probably be expecting that by now. And so for the dress area and stuff like that, I try to go to the most basic. Honestly, I like drawing. I love to draw, and I love making these videos. except I need my markers because for me it feels weird to do like details to stuff like that if you're not gonna color it in, because even though I get a little bit anxious when I'm coloring stuff in, I think like if you're not gonna color it in, you might as well just do like simple line art. And so that was kind of my mindset when I did the whole thing. And now I'm erasing everything, and then I'm gonna be drawing everything back on for the lineup for the background. So what I'm gonna be doing for the background is, so she's gonna be on a sidewalk and she's gonna be in between two brick buildings. Extremely creative and super simple, and it is a really easy concept. It's just a bunch of lines, so it does get a little bit repetitive like I'm doing right now. And since, as I said earlier, I don't use rulers, so it's going to be not straight or equal. Well, I feel like the different sizes of the bricks kind of give like an, I don't know, I just kind of like it when it's not the same real size. I think it looks nice like that. And so I'm continuing to draw, and I was starting to get bored at this point, honestly. And I try to add like more dimensions by adding the bricks on like where I'm currently drawing them in, but since I'm not using a ruler, it's kind of curved, and you'll see more better later that it kind of looks like the bricks are doing like a little spiral. And also, as I'm doing the straight lines and stuff like that, I can actually tell y'all a really easy way to make a good set of bricks, and that is to draw a line on one, like in one column or one row. Obviously draw a line, and then draw that line in the same place every other row. And so so you know that bricks usually they don't have tangent lines, and if they do, then that's really weird. And so to avoid the tangent lines, you basically just you place the same line on every other row, and then you add another line on the same row on however big you want that brick to be. And so for the columns that don't have lines in them, you just put the line in between the two lines and the other lines. That sounds confusing, but when I'm done with that, I'll show it to you, and it's going to be really easy and really simple. Okay, so what I mean by putting in the same position is basically what I'm doing now. In one row, put a line, and for every other row, put it in the same position, and then do it again in a separate column, in the same row, a separate column of however big you want the brick to be. And in between those two columns on the next row, put another line there. I can't really explain it that well, but that's what I mean. So at least in my opinion, it's an easy way to make the bricks. And I'm not sure if everyone does this. It's just I've been doing this for a while, and I haven't told anyone about it. So just in case you don't know how to do it, now you know how to do it. And so basically now I'm going to be doing the same part on this side. And honestly, as I was making the bricks, it was getting a little bit trippy, because since there's so many lines, both horizontal and vertical, like there's so many times where I was almost about to put like a line that's supposed to be like two lines are supposed to be in two separate rows in the same row, and I was getting a little bit dizzy. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting dizzy at that point. And so now I'm gonna be doing the kind of angled line breaks on the inside and the alley towards the outer way. And as I said about the spiral thing, I don't have a ruler. I don't like using rulers. I'm not good at using them. And so it just ended up looking like this. And in hindsight, I wish I kind of left that blank, because as weird looking as it is right now, when I add the lines for the bricks, it gets kind of worse. Okay, so what I mean is that it gets kind of worse is this. So since it's angled and it's kind of it's becoming a little bit circular, I don't know how we're supposed to do the lines. Am I supposed to put it circular? I'm supposed to do it straight? I don't know. It's really complicated. And so what ended up happening was that. And so I kind of just started putting random lines everywhere, trying to make it look decent. And I think it does look decent. It just looks kind of weird. And it doesn't even look like an alleyway, honestly. It just looks like two separate things. I mean, 3 separate walls. But hey, that's about all. Okay, guys, this is all. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything you want me to do, or you guys have any suggestions, comments, critiques, blah 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 blah, feel free to comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel if you want to be part of the bunny burrow. So I hope I'll see you again in my burrow. I love you all so much. Bye. Mwah.